It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday, the 21st of March. I'm Michael Groff. Get ready. Here they come. The hottest temperatures we've had so far this year by Monday and Tuesday. Afternoon highs not only well above average, but approaching record territory. It is possible, an outside chance at least, we could have our earliest ever 100-degree day here in Phoenix. Then a bit of a cooling trend thereafter. We'll talk about that, plus rain chances and so much more as we dive on in. But before we do any of that, it's Friday, and that means it's Photo Friday here. That's where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted. First up, John took this video from the other night. The sunset going on, and we always encourage you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, bring that camera, point it skyward. Sunrise, sunset, rain, snow, clear sky, fog, hail, a tornado, whatever it is, capture that, send it on in to us. We always appreciate that. Doesn't matter what's going on. And it doesn't have to be here in Arizona either. So, yeah, go ahead. Take those photos. They'll make it on here for sure. Then, getting to those photos, this is from David Parnell. Last Saturday, the time, the place, Apollo High School. Lots and lots and lots of softball being played. I guess he was out there for 13 and a half or 14 hours watching softball. And hey, look, beautiful weather last weekend for that. He said it started out around 50 degrees in the morning, and by the time it wrapped up, it had dropped back into the 50s. But in the meantime, during the day, just beautiful weather. And unfortunately, it's going to be a little warm for any sort of high school sports, I think, this weekend, especially early next week. All right, Beth has some pictures of the flowers. Oh, we are blooming. Spring has sprung, and we're going to just kind of very briefly have spring and skip right over to summer. But, man, is that ever gorgeous. That's her garden going on there in North Phoenix. I believe this is from John from St. Patrick's Day, up in the North Valley. And then Steve and Renee up there in Willow Creek. Some snow on the ground there. This is in northwest Arizona, up there on the plateau, Mojave County. And yeah, there was still some snow on the ground as at the time that they took this, but unfortunately, a lot of that's going to be melting. And I don't think we're going to see a whole lot more snow. Now, of course, we still can in April, even May up in northern Arizona. It can happen. Just doesn't look all that likely. We're going to be entering into a prolonged period of dry weather here. But anyway, that is Photo Friday. You've got any photos or videos that you'd like to submit, groffshow@gmail.com is that email address. It's groffshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, getting into it here, the almanac from yesterday, 81 degrees, the afternoon high, 51 the morning low, 79 and 55 are the averages for this time of year. Looking outside right now, here at about 2 o'clock, we've got sunny sky, 82 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points 34, humidity 17%. It's a light wind, and the barometer is falling. Satellite picture out here across the west. And you can see we've got clouds passing by mainly to the north of Arizona as the storm track stays off to the north. High pressure is building in. Yeah, there's a few high clouds moving across the northern part of the state, but that's about all we're going to have for the foreseeable future. We may see some high clouds in here by about the middle of next week as well, but again, no real opportunity for precipitation in this kind of a pattern. The watch warning map is relatively quiet. Obviously, with the dry weather and some breezy conditions across the plain states, we've got a risk of wildfires. Those red flag warnings from West Texas through Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, and some of the adjacent states out across the plains. We do have a winter weather advisory, some winter storm warnings from the Sawtooth Mountains eastward into parts of Montana and Wyoming. Otherwise, things are relatively quiet. More red flag warnings for the east as well. Convective outlook for today. We don't anticipate any organized severe weather. And here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Friday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing. Statewide, nothing. If you want to find any rain across the southwest, you'll have to go off to the east or well up to the north. As, again, the storm track's going to stay away from us. We don't see any sign of any meaningful precipitation anytime soon. When might that change? We'll try to figure it out right now as we take a look at the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go. It's the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. All right, right now we've got a trough cutting through the Great Lakes in the east and some cool weather up there. And that's where the storm track is. High pressure is building out here across the west and the southwest, and the upper heights are coming up. So what it means down at the surface for the rest of the afternoon, mostly sunny sky, and we are warmer. High temperatures in the mid-80s this afternoon. For tonight, clear sky, overnight lows mid-40s to mid-50s. Tomorrow, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s or so. Should see upper 80s on Sunday with mostly sunny sky. Monday, a few clouds around, but otherwise, we'll still call it mostly sunny to occasionally partly cloudy with high temperatures even warmer, low to middle 90s. We're going with a range of 91 to 95 on Monday here. Tuesday, this should be the warmest day of the forecast period with highs in the mid to upper 90s, but there is still an outside chance we could see our first 100-degree day of the year in Phoenix. And even if we don't, there's a chance that some spot across southwest Arizona or southeast California could hit 100 degrees. Either way, whether it's 97, 98, or 100, it is going to be toasty for the early part of next week. And should we happen to hit 100 degrees on Tuesday, that would be the earliest on record it has ever been, 100 degrees in Phoenix. The previous record for that, you have to go back to 1988, March 26th, and that is the earliest recorded date of 100 degrees here in the Valley. Of course, I was here for that. I was in the 4th grade. Great times, great times. All right. Let's keep it going here. This is Wednesday. Partly sunny. We'll see some high clouds coming through. High temperatures should top out probably still in the low, maybe middle 90s. We'll drop it back to the upper 80s and low 90s on Thursday. And you do note some green on the map over the eastern rim, eastern Arizona. Weather disturbance kind of hanging around the southwest. Could advect some moisture, but mainly into New Mexico and West Texas. You could see some decent rain out that way. But for us, I just don't think we're going to see much out of that. Again, some clouds, but at this point, no real opportunity for precipitation. Here's a week from today. This is Friday the 28th. And for us, it's a mainly dry westerly flow. We've got a pretty impressive trough out there over the Northeast Pacific, but that should stay to the north of us, at least for now. We might see a short wave or two kind of break off of that and come through the southwest with time way out there toward the end of next week. But again, that's kind of out there. We're trudging toward fantasy land. It's hard to say if that's going to play out as advertised. As you can see out at 10 days, this is Sunday, the 30th. And we're still looking dry. There's that big trough out over the Northeast Pacific. It looks like kind of a blocking pattern is going to begin to develop. And with westerly flow, we'll see some high clouds passing through. But you see those heights are a little bit above average. So temperatures are going to remain rather warm. I'd say at least mid-80s, could be close to 90. Let's keep going. It's the rainfall outlook for Phoenix. This goes out through the 4th of April. It's off of the GFS ensemble. Actually, my apologies. It's out through the 5th, right? Or is this, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, this is out through the 5th of April. And again, that's the GFS ensemble. Whatever it is, you can forget it. It doesn't show any meaningful precipitation chances here. European ensemble through the 5th of April. Forget it there. Nothing to worry about. We are entering the dry season, the 3 driest months of the year, April, May, and June. Typically, we do not see much rain in the valley. And based on this, looks like that's going to be a trend that holds true this year as well. Temperatures off the national blend of models. Again, next Tuesday is probably going to be the warmest day. This is printing out a high of 98 degrees. And, when it's up there at 98, we've got that possibility of hitting 100. Whether it does or doesn't, it's still going to be very warm early next week. Then a bit of a downtrend thereafter with highs potentially retreating back into the 80s, which is still above average for late March and early April. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here on Monday morning, but of course, updates before that if necessary. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube and make those monetary contributions to us. Or you can donate via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is that PayPal address. It's groffshow@gmail.com and help to support this channel. Hopefully we can make some studio upgrades in the future and make for a better streamlined video experience, and maybe even go back to doing those live videos again. I know some people really like that, so we'll see what's going on in the future. But of course, in order to do that, we need your support. And we really, really do thank you for watching and all of your contributions to us through the years. Yes, the executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona Weather Discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name. It is called Sweet Child Arizona, but the website, you want to go there, sweetchildaz.com or .org. It's called Sweet Child Arizona on Facebook. You can check it out there. And of course, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out her blogs, videos, everything Michelle related. It's all linked up down in the description. Also, probably some Adriana related stuff can be found there too when you're rooting around through Michelle's social media. Also, Michelle and Mike related, it's our streaming station. It's available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music. We have a lot of fun with that, so give that a look, give that a listen, and we would be eternally grateful for that as well. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is so greatly appreciated. Again, we just couldn't do any of this without you guys, and I am forever in your debt. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, be safe. I want you to stay cool, stay hydrated out there. I know it's not 110 degrees out yet, but as we start to warm up, you know, that heat can surprise you, even here in late March. So yeah, drink plenty of water. You guys, yeah, be safe. Have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.